Hello and welcome to this guide on the admission registers section of the Digital Foundling Hospital archive. The admission registers can be found if you scroll down in the home page and click this box here. And here you find each of the general registers plus the London Parish Register available in their entirety. So if I click into volume 1 of the general registers, you see we have a tabular version of the general register volume 1, which includes 3,596 entries. So that's 3,596 foundlings. And this has been done to enable searching across the whole register and offer data mining potential for each of these registers. So first of all, if we look at sorting, you can sort each of these columns by clicking this red sort button here, which then gives you the option for each of the columns to be sorted. So for example, the day of reception column would sort in date order, the number of the child column would sort in numerical order, and the rest of the columns would be sorted alphabetically. So if I click sort for this column here, the number of the child, you'll see not much changes because they're already in number order. But if I click reverse, then you see that the highest founding number comes first, going all the way down to the lowest. And if I want to get rid of this sort, I just have to click the clear button here and you return to the normal order of the column. So now if we look at filtering, you can filter each of the columns by clicking the filter button here. And filtering basically means you can use search terms in each of the columns to find specific information and narrow down the results that you're seeing within the table. So to do this, you would click the Add a Filter button here in this column. So maybe I want to filter the sex column. And if you have a really long search term, you might want to expand the search bar by clicking this symbol with the two arrows here. And that just makes the search bar run all the way across the page. So maybe I would like to see all of the male foundlings in this general register. So I search male, click the little filter button at the end. You can see we're only viewing the male foundlings in this register. And again, like the sorting, you can just remove this and click the little X here. Now this also works for a phrase. So if you have a name of a foundling, perhaps, that you want to search for, you can click filter again, add a filter, and maybe I want to search for all the Mary Smiths in this register. So I search Mary Smith, click the filter button, and here you see we have 3 Mary Smiths in this register. You can also search for a combination of terms within the same column. And this is really useful for this 4th column here, which contains lots of information all together. And you might want to search 2 terms at the same time within this column. So for example, if you're interested in looking at smallpox and also Ackworth, you can add a filter here. And to do that, you need to put quotation marks around each of your terms, but also put and in between them, but that has to be in capital letters. So you would do that like so. And if I filter now, I only get results where both the words smallpox and Ackworth appear. You can see all of these have both of those terms present. Now this also works if you want to find either of these terms, not just both of them. So you can do this by replacing the word and, again in capital letters, you need the word or. And if you notice, we've got 208 entries at the moment. If we add this filter, we suddenly have 1,076. So that increases the number of results you're getting because it's either where smallpox or where Ackworth appear. And this first result only has smallpox here. Finally, if you have a word that you're unsure of the spelling of or may have a lot of different variations of spelling, you can use the wildcard, which was talked about in the search video. So if you were to filter, add a filter, and maybe you're looking for somebody called Clark, but you're not sure how this was spelled, you can do Clark with an asterisk, and the asterisk just acts as the wildcard. So any other letters finishing that word will be included. So then if I press filter, you can see we have Clark, we also have Clarkson, Clark with an E, and all the variations. Now the last thing to note is that you can sort and filter multiple columns in conjunction. So if you wanted to filter more than one column, you could do that. So let's try, we filter this column with Ackworth again. and then add a filter to this final column. So let's use APP with the wildcard to get all the apprenticed notes. Then you can see both of these columns have been filtered, and you can see all of the Ackworth foundlings who were apprenticed. And then if you would like to sort those results as well, you can do that. So if you click sort, and again, just use the sort buttons here so I can sort in reverse order of date. Then if you want to remove all of your sorting and filtering and return to the full volume, you can do that by just clicking this reset button here.